Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, the 27th of February 2020. Today was supposed to be payday, but sadly for me, I got 1/5 of what I was expecting. The other one, I got the last pay from my company, from the place where I work, and which is like absolutely zero. It doesn't even cover my rent. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. So I didn't get my work-related injury check from CSST. Such a disappointment. Why did I know that this was gonna happen? I knew that it was gonna end up like this. Now it's like it's in the hand of the people that works over there to give me like an update of what's going on, what's gonna happen. And I don't know how long that's gonna be. I don't know if they do recall, but it's Thursday. People have things to pay. They have bill to pay. Sometimes I wonder if they know that it's people's life that's in their hands. It's sometimes it's a point where they just don't care, or they can't be bothered. This morning is my right now I'm going to my physiotherapy, and I had a big plan for today, but it just started to snow, so everything's gonna go fuck away. So as soon as this is done, I'm gonna come back home and well, what do you want me to do? I can't do much more. I was looking into Amazon, how to make money on Amazon, and compared to eBay, it's not really free. Not free at all. It's like a monthly subscription, and yes, you have to go through all these things there, and then a few other companies that are doing drop shipping. It's like, no, drop shipping doesn't seem like a good venue, because the problem most of the time is like all of these companies are in China, and the reliability right now of what's being shipped from China is absolutely zero. I would not even dare to buy something from China right now. They're in such a disarray right now. They're in so much problems, so much troubles right now that I'm not even gonna go there. No, there was a company that I had my eyes on that wasn't well represented, and they weren't selling much. So I say maybe I could take the lead and sell on Amazon and eBay. But the problem is like what's going on in China right now. So that's an issue right now with wanting to start your own business on the internet. And yesterday I got a call from somebody that was claiming to be a representative of Google, and they were saying that how they could do all these things for my web company and everything like this. And I say, I don't know why you're calling me. I don't have a web business. And like, I'm trying to start one, but I don't have one. And in order to start one, I have zero money to start. So I'm not going anywhere with this. My situation did not improve. For the first 2 weeks of being off, I tried to sell my things, all the supplies that I have, and then afterward I tried to look for a loan, ask everyone that I knew, and can help me on that. So I'm pretty much on my own, you know, and my situation, when you have 0 to start with, you can't go very far with 0, because 0 plus 0 equals 0. I think the most I could do was probably sell the God device on eBay. It's not very expensive to make. That would solve some issue, but it's a lot of work to make because I don't have much. I don't have most of the tool to make it all. Fall into every wall today. It's been snowing for like 45 minutes and the roads are already covered with slush, which is like the first ingredient to hit the ditch. Because if you don't have good tires, when you're driving on slush, the tire don't dig into it and it just slides everywhere. And when there's too much of it, it makes you lose control. It's really hard on the wheel. I wrote my boss this weekend to tell him that I needed my spending account money because I filled it out myself, and I told him I needed it by the end of the week, and I didn't get jack shit from him. I tell him I needed to pay the rent. Fucking Christ. You know, in my previous video, I was always asking for a break, but this is not the kind of break that I wanted. Seriously, not the kind of break that I needed or wanted. It's an utterly shitty situation. Lucky for my wife, yesterday she was so exhausted. She finished early. We went to bed at 4 o'clock and she wake up around midnight. So she slept for a full 8 hours during the evening. That's how exhausted she is. Even her voice is starting to leave. She's so tired. Oh yeah, that's fun. Throw shit at my face. Here, I'll do likewise. It's the cow. Sometimes you wonder if people do it on purpose. And the best to do in these kind of situations is to keep your distance. So right now I'm not doing much. I wrote the other day what was the situation, and I told everyone like radio using device just doesn't do it. But there's a certain way to achieve this. But there is something that, in the world of theory and belief, there isn't much of a world apart. Because a theory is what you believe that something is, and your belief is what you have faith in it. And for me, time travel is something that I tried and I built and I tried and I built. I built my own project. I made it with the help of other people. Because back then I didn't have sufficient knowledge compared to today. And you know, it was a whole other situation. Now it's an entire other ballgame. One thing is that what I'm pretty sure of, one of the devices that is really close to it, but it's just one part of the entire equation. It's the bad jack flux capacitor. The whole thing was just one part of what the machine would be, because basically what it is, it's a pulse controller, and it tries to emit a frequency out of nothing. And it's when they say a piezo transducer, is because a piezo transducer can change its frequency of pulsation, while the piezo buzzer doesn't do anything. It's just a buzzer. There's nothing inside. Where I used to work at electronics store, and the other one, they have piezo transducer, and they could be used for that as well as a 555 chip. The only problem is that the 555 chip cannot take a high voltage. It's all low voltage. So these days, what I was trying to figure it out is that instead of thinking grand scale or medium scale, try to miniaturize everything. And like I always say, you don't need a whole lot of it to make it. You just need the right of it, the right amount of it. So you don't need a whole lot of power, and you don't need a whole lot of magnetic field in order to make it happen. You just need to have that magnetic field on the right level, on the right current, on the right power. You don't need it to be a huge ass thing. And what I was thinking about is a more complicated way as well, is like gyroscopic, tridimensional gyroscopic motion device. It's like a ring inside a ring inside a ring that they turn in a different direction, just like in the movie Contact. And that was telling me that if you make this kind of device and you make it spin at a good level, it will create you feed it power, it will do it. It will do what it's supposed to do. Also, the other one is you take a set of 3 magnets and you aim them, and the X, Y, and Z axis, to make sure that your magnetic field will collide with each other's. So that's what I was thinking about. Combining some magnet that I have and hang them on the 3 axes, and see when you feed them currents, and inside we would feed something that would emit an audio signal, an audio tone. Try to reach a level of frequency, because the Hertz-Schumann frequency is just 7 hertz. 7 hertz is it's not hard to achieve with pulse current. It's 120 volt AC has 60 hertz, so you can achieve that with this. My GUTS device has a light on it, and when I turn my dials, the pulsation on the light raise or go down, goes up and down depending on what I want frequency. So I'm pretty sure that if I was to use the GUTS device as a time travel device, for sure I would need a grid point. Or I could just use it on myself and project myself back in the past and the future. That could be a solution. I'll see. For right now, I'm just thinking of the situation I'm in, and it's causing me a lot of anxiety. I'm not out of solutions, but not far from it. And what pisses me off is that I have one of those rich aunties that could help me. That could help me for a long while, and she's too selfish to do anything. So right now my future is in the hand of government employees waiting to read an email from another employee saying that why did this person didn't receive his money, and got his money deposit. So what I'll do is when I'm done with my treatment, I'll probably call again from home. I don't have a choice, I need that money. I'm pretty sure that if you're watching this, you're mostly in the same situation I am. Either you don't have work, you're unemployed, you're at home, or you're in another continent and you're watching this during the day. But in any situation, you're in the same boat as I am. You're in a financial prison, we call it. The system is made like this. I don't know if I made a video about this in the past, talking about this, the financial prison that you're in. The way that the financial system is made, that the interest is so high on what you have to pay that you will never get out of it, or it's gonna take ages. For me, my cars are in handicap right now. This car and the other ones are in handicap. I cannot declare bankruptcy a fourth time. I think 2 times is the maximum. And I cannot put my car in a bankruptcy. Some would say like, just go back to work. Oh, I would love to go back to work. I like my work. But the problem is, like, this shoulder can't lift anything. The muscles are just barely getting back on, and the ligaments are not even healed right now. They're still in pain. So there's no chance in hell I can go back to work. Yes, I could go back to work doing something else, but they're not gonna employ me doing that. That's not what they want me for. And what they don't understand is that they had this awesome guy that was doing a very good job, and they pushed me so hard that they broke me. I'm what in parentheses, like, quote, I'm broken. Broken as in these injuries are not gonna permit me to go back to work as easily as I wish it would be. Supposed to home anyway. Here, I'm still checking the people that are parking. They put their wiper up in the air, which doesn't serve any purpose. It doesn't do anything good. So that's the situation I'm in. I thought I was gonna get paid, which I didn't. It's not uncertain, it's just that they don't know what happened. And then, like, don't penalize me for your mistake. That say like, oh, okay, you're gonna get paid in the following week. Oh, for fuck's sake. If I get paid the following week, it's gonna be in double. So anyway, I'm gonna wish you guys to have a good day, and wish me luck. I need your support. Have a good day, everyone.